In 2012, nearly 400,000 children were in foster care nationwide. While the nation's numbers have decreased in the past decade by nearly 25%, Kentucky has seen an increase in their foster care population. Denise Lambrianou of Bowling Green began working at the Family Enrichment Center 5 years ago, specifically with the Adoption Resource Program.
The Adoption Resource Program is just one of the many programs that we do here at Family Enrichment Center. My basic role as the coordinator is to recruit foster and adoptive parents for DCBS, Department of Protection and Permanency.
Prior to her professional involvement with Kentucky's foster care and adoption programs, Denise and husband Michael got involved in a more personal way.
We got into foster care, basically, that's how we were going to start a family because I'm not able to have children. In discussing it with my husband, we knew that this would be like the only way to have a family. He has a son from a previous marriage, and so we just kind of talked about it and took the steps necessary and took off running with it.
Unlike adoption, fostering is not typically permanent.
Fostering is a temporary situation. When a child's placed in foster care, it's exactly that. It's foster. You're there to help the child while they're going through a very difficult time, and hopefully the parents get that time to basically get their act together so they can get their child back.
While the intention of foster care is eventual reconnection, circumstances often change.
So our 4 kids that we have are 2 sets of brothers. My 2 oldest ones are brothers and 2 littlest ones are brothers. Our oldest was actually 8 years old when he came to live with us. We actually had 2 other foster children in our home at that time, and then our youngest son that we had adopted was in the home. So, now we've got 3 boys and 2 girls, and it was exciting. I mean, they were great kids. They're still great kids. Their goal was to go back home. We were fine with that. They were just part of our lives until they could go back home, but things just didn't work out the way that we had hoped. And so when the worker came the day to tell them that they wouldn't be able to go back home, we were there with them, and and it was very heartbreaking. It's very hard to watch a child start to process what that means, like, I can't go back to the people that raised me. So we just asked them, we told them that we loved them very much, and we asked them to keep us.
Like most families, the Lambrianous have experienced their fair share of ups and downs.
There really hasn't been any issues much, except for this past year and a half. Now that's been a little bit different, but of course they're teenagers now, so that's a whole nother ballgame.
Technically defined as a group consisting of parents and children living together in a household, family is formed and maintained in no standard way.
It doesn't have to be just all cookie cutter. They just come in all shapes and sizes and colors, and single moms, single dads, 2 moms, 2 dads, mom and dad. It's just a family is a family. So and love is love, and you can't change that.
For News 91.7, I'm Samira Assad.